I got no. My favorite content creator is Hasan. Even though he's fat and he's got weird looking structure of shoulders and he's unathletic. But he's really fat. He's my favorite content creator. I got nothing going on. I'm so depressed. I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm critical of everything except myself. I got he, him in my bio, and I know. Oh God. Oh God.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the recording. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. The Call of Duty boycott continues to pick up steam as Hasan has inserted himself into a second bit of drama when he's not whining and complaining that other people are making money by going to Kick and saying that his morals just wouldn't allow him to go there and he'd rather work for such a moral company like Amazon. You know, he's taking pot shots at Dr. Disrespect, and his 12-year-old brainlet fans have been getting involved, and it's always hilarious. Like, you can always recognize them on Twitter because they use the same dumb, repetitive jokes over and over again, and the same screenshots and memes and everything like that, because really they are completely incapable of thinking for themselves. But in this particular case, Dr. Disrespect absolutely destroys Hasan and his fans as the Call of Duty, madness kind of heats up. And I'm going to get into all that and more after a super quick word from this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, it's 2023. If you don't have a VPN, you're missing out on a ton of benefits. Not just a more secure connection, but if you're paying for Netflix, Disney Plus, or any other streaming service, you're already getting locked out of a ton of additional content that you could be enjoying if you used a VPN. And since they've been sponsoring the channel so long, they've rolled out a massive discount for my viewers. That's right, 84% off plus 4 months free. It's $2.03 a month, 4 months free, 84% off. Private Internet Access also offers privacy on all your devices, lightning fast global server network. And look, outside of all the additional content you're going to be able to view out there using Private Internet Access, it also has a strict no logs policy. It's open source. It has state-of-the-art updates. It's instant to set up. You can put it on all of your devices, your tablet, your computer, your mobile phones. It has unlimited bandwidth and so much more. If you don't have a VPN yet, make today the day. Use my link in the description to get Private Internet Access, start being more secure, and unlock loads more content. Now, of course, a lot of people have been weighing in on the low blow that Hasan, which, is the maximum he's capable of doing, had for Dr. Disrespect, bringing up some infidelity in his marriage many years ago. Geez, was it 10 years ago or something like that? And Asmongold, who normally I agree with, and, I don't take this personally, but, he's just, his take here is being misrepresented, I think, in a lot of headlines. Headlines are saying, like, Asmongold defends Hasan for joking about it. I think that he's basically saying, like, yeah, it's mean, but, he cheated on his wife, and Hasan is not obligated to be nice to Dr. Disrespect. Am I crazy? I think that's true. He is not obligated to be nice. He is not banned from saying it. I don't think anyone's saying that. I think, and I'm not saying Asmon is inferring that, but I also, yes, he is allowed to say it. I don't think the outrage is that people are saying, oh my God, you shouldn't say that. They're just saying that's a dick thing to say. And that's, the end of it. I think that, Hasan, when he can't win like an argument with information, which is almost never, which is almost always, I'm sorry, he resorts to like low blows, personal attacks, and cringe gotcha stuff. But if you check in on what everybody's playing again today, by the way, Tim the Tatman streaming to 31,000 people, now streaming Fortnite and not streaming Call of Duty. Nick Merckx streaming to 22,000 people and growing. What is he streaming? Fortnite. and not Call of Duty? What's Scrump streaming? X Defiant. What's you know, who all the top players? They're just leaving. They're not streaming Call of Duty right now. There are people. Joe Woe is also streaming. He's streaming Call of Duty Warzone. But Call of Duty is in a bad place, and Fortnite is just, you know, if you kind of can read the room here, it's just like they're just using it right now. They're playing it so they can, you know, there's nothing official about what is being said, or they're not saying, hey, you know, blah blah blah, I'm boycotting Call of Duty. Although Dr. Disrespect did say that. What's interesting is Doc also issued a contract demand. I don't know if it's a demand. He just issued a tweet saying $50 million is my number. You know, and I think like if he went to Kick for 50 mil, I'd be extremely happy for him. I like that you see Kick replies to it with the, I don't know, yes, sir, apparently emojis. That would be wild because Dr. Disrespect is huge. I would hate to lose him off YouTube because I think YouTube streaming is really good. It could be so much better. The thing with YouTube streaming that they've seemingly ignored for like the last 5 years is discoverability, and just, I don't know, just rip off the Twitch layout. That's what Kick did. I mean, I've been saying that for years. Why try reinventing the wheel? Take exactly what Twitch is doing from their layout perspective, create youtube.com/live and have it look just like Twitch. That's what people wanted, and that's all they would have had to do. You could have just siphoned off a different like UI for their streaming site, and even a different search algorithm if they want it. But they were too concerned with short form content. I still think that they're probably wrong with that. I think live streaming content is still the future because there's no real way to monetize short form content outside of, you know, brand deals and things of that nature. But this isn't the only salvo that Dr. Disrespect fired today. By the way, 42,000 likes. He also did this, which was also great.
I got no. My favorite content creator is Hasan. Even though he's fat and he's got weird looking structure of shoulders and he's unathletic, but he's really fat. He's my favorite content creator. I got nothing going on. I'm so depressed. I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm critical of everything except myself. I got him in my bio, and I know. Oh God.
I mean, based. I don't really. That is, you know, the classic. I wouldn't say just Hasan fan, but the terminally online. There certainly are people on the right who are like that too. Who just spend all day talking about how they could do it better, or how what you're doing is dumb, or that, you know, all this kind of stuff. They're all, you know what they always remind me of are those little South Park the goth kids. Are like, you get their little emo blades and like, nothing's worth doing. Life is pain. That's who leftists are now. They used to be goth kids when I was in high school, but now this is what they do. Like, oh my God, this is so cringe, bro. Here's $5, Hasan. Please use it to go buy a Porsche and then tell me about how capitalism bad. Oh, Hasan, donate money to earthquake victims. Socialism good, except that money came via capitalism. I mean, his fans have basically the intellectual capacity of a goldfish, and that's okay. Because, you know, Hasan is prepared to entertain people of that level of IQ. We've seen Hasan have complete meltdowns when confronted in public. I think it's interesting that he would run his mouth so much. But, you know, a lot of times, you know, all jokes aside and all champagne socialism burns aside, when content is light, when there's not a lot going on in the world, what do you get? You get content creator drama. And while I think this is a savage burn on Hasan, more so than his fans, I'm sure he has some viewers that are not brain dead. But ultimately, I hope that the doc gets a payout from Kick, because that would be an ultimate slap in the face to Twitch. Who remember all those esports reporters? Remember Rob Breslau, who said unequivocally, without a doubt, that he knew why Dr. Disrespect got banned. And then like 2 years later, he still hasn't told anybody, and still nobody knows. I'm not sure Doc even knows why he was banned. So, all these like losers online, they attract more losers. And that's what I would say is the funny part about all this is, the Call of Duty stuff, I think, is just a gateway to get, for Hasan to interject. So who even talks about this guy anymore? Does he have big streams anymore? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. But he's certainly peaked. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe he'll have a big resurgence during the next political cycle. I'm sure that's what he's waiting for. I suppose that's probably good for anybody who creates content. But I definitely side with Doc on this, and I don't care if you shouldn't be joking about another man's marital issues. The one exception I would make is like if they were making fun of your marriage or maybe something like that. If they went low first, then you go low back. But starting low is, that's what Hasan does. That's fine, but he's got to live with that, and I'm sure he'll be fine in his $9 million mansion in Hollywood. Socialism good. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you pick up private internet access, and we'll talk to you again real soon.